Alright, wow, this is going to be probably a very long video here. One of the things that I wanted to say is that Saturday I had no mail, and Monday I virtually had no mail, just one ruined postcard. But I went into town because I just felt like it. And so I hit the Goodwill bins and there was nothing there for me. So I spent like a whole dollar, maybe $2, and got the heck out of there. I think it was $1.50 maybe. And then I went to the LCS, which I never get to. It's downtown, and oh my gosh, the stuff there was just absolutely insane. They have these 3 for $1 packs. I don't know if there's like 25 or 35 cards in there. So you get a lot of cards for a whole dollar. I wiped him out on almost all his baseball, and you will not be disappointed at what I have in here. It's all TTM fuel. It's all set build pickups. I asked him about baseball card pages and told him about the other LCS, and he just said, here's some used pages, take them for free. So I got a whole pile of used pages, and then I picked these up at the bins as well because I came back on the way back out of town, and I got these BCW pages that were in the bins, and these are for coins or tokens or whatever. So I'll be able to use those for like mini cards and whatever. That's really cool. And then the only thing that was not card related I picked up at the card shop, because it's a card and coin shop, which is kind of unusual here. I got a Republic of the Philippines Sampung Piso. This is 50 cents for this bill here. Beat up paper money is 50 cents. That's the best deal you can find. You used to be able to get these things for 5 to 15 cents, 25 cents or more, somewhere underneath 50 cents, but 50 cents is a pretty good deal because everybody wanted $2 and $3 or $4 for these things at the coin show. This is a Confederate States of America $100 reproduction here. Not sure where it came from. It looks like it's out of the 50s or so, 100. There is some sort of marking on the bottom here which I didn't see here. My magnifying glass is right here. But I think it says something like reproduction or whatever. But anyway, that was 50 cents and somebody would probably like that one there. That's kind of interesting there. And then I got a really beat up one. I was joking. I said this so ancient Chinese 10 I don't know what it is. Very beat up. But I said, what kind of opium den did that come from? That's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So we'll see how I want to do with that. That's some sort of project dollars there. And then I got this one from the Central Bank of China. And this is 100 yuan. And this is in much better condition. I don't know when that's from. Is that from the 80s or the 70s? Really don't know. And there is the back of this one here. I don't know if I showed you the other back of this one here. This is 10 whatever it is. It's in 2 pieces. We'll figure out what to do with that. That's really beat. So it's been on a long journey to here. But we want to get to the cards here. And essentially what it was is that these are all minor league cards this time. He only pulled out a few cards, he said, because there's a baseball player that lives locally and he gives him all the cards that he can find of him. But anyway, so there's this one here, this particular card here, Doug Vanderwell, Wheel or whatever. And then we have Randy Velarde on the other side. But there's an incredible mix of 1980s and maybe even 70s minor league cards in here. I left only a few packs, and I just opened up one of these and there's everything in here. Everything. I wished I had grabbed those. I could always go back, but some of these I might be able to set build some of these. But there's Randy Velarde. These are from a larger size set, and you usually find them damaged on the top, and that's no exception. They're very beat on the top there, so I don't know. That might be a TTM candidate card here. Some of these classic ones I'm not necessarily going to keep, but if I get back on Team 90s here, I might be able to get some of these squeezed out before. There's Bill Vanderwell. And then we have the Salem Angels there. I think that's the Salem Angels. Yeah, Salem Angels. Very cool. There's another Bill Vanderwell there. So somebody might have had these all. And then see, these are Bill Van Landingham. See, so these are put together by, I guess, names or players or whatever. I don't know. Brandy Van. And I'll just show you some of the more interesting ones. There's another Salem Angels. I don't have that complete set. You know, the crazy thing is that people ask anywhere between $1 and $5 a card online for these crazy things. Hector Vargas, really cool. There's another Hector Vargas. And there's another Hector Vargas. So they're all set up by player. That is really neat. Jose Vargas. So I got player runs here, kind of. Jose Vargas again. Steve Bast. There's Steve Bast again. And there's Bob Bastian. This is Pacific Coast League here. This is Edmonton Trappers, I think. Some of these may be duplicates. There's Rich Batchelor. That's cool. That'd be one to send out. I like that card there. Billy Bates. Vero Beach Mike Batisol. Cool, Vero Beach. This is Bob Bathe. I did not have that one. And I collect this set here. So this is Bill Bathe. That's very, very cool. This is 88 or something like that. So some of these are 80s. I'll start skipping some of these. Mark Battelle. So names that you would never even find anywhere. And again, I look on ComC because sometimes you can get deals on these things here. I spent $13 of these things. I got these. I have a whole sack of cards, and we may not be able to get to all of them tonight. A whole entire sack. Absolutely incredible. And I spent 13 bucks and got that entire sack of cards here. There is some amazing stuff in here. I have never seen these yellow cards here. John Wetland. Never have seen these matte finish yellow cards. Very cool. The Trib. The Albuquerque Tribune. John Wetland. Craziness. Then again, I'm working on this set here. Chris Padgett. And I probably already have that one here. Rochester, Chris Padgett. I think I have the whole Rochester set. So again, duplicates are great. A little slightly smaller. There's another Chris Padgett card. It's smaller by just a tiny bit here. We have, and now these are ones I'm actually putting together as well too. These are from, gosh, these are from 77 of all things. Frank Panic. Amazing, amazing collection here. Again, I did not, I was an idiot and didn't buy the rest of them. I might go back next week and see if there's still a few left there, but anyway, I am pretty much done for the week here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Eric Pappas, absolutely insane. Okay, we'll get some of these out of the way here. There's a Craig Paquette there. Again, another one for a set build that I was working on. Fayetteville. I didn't have any Fayetteville cards there. That's neat. Steve Pascarand. And again, mostly there's 80s here. There's more. Again, some of those will be set builds. This one's cool. Johnny Paredes. Indianapolis Indians. Did not have that one there at all. Juan Paris. Juan Paris. Greensboro. Did not have any Greensboro cards. I'm skipping a few. Savannah. Had no Savannah cards there. Steve Parker. I didn't have that one there. We're going to be here forever. But I will have to do probably 2 or 3 videos here. We'll skip some of those here. Because the AAA ones, the 80s, the late 80s, early 90s ones, we'll just go through some more. There's a Derek Parks on the Portland Beavers. This one's cool. Another Derek Parks All-Star. Skip those 2 here. We'll just get through another 5 or 10 more of these things here, and we'll see how we can do here. We got Scott Coolbaugh. So there's that one. Oklahoma City 89ers. Oh my gosh. There's Darren Dalton of all things. That actually might be an upgrade there because I think mine might have got creased on the way back from, I don't know if I have that one, but there's Darren Dalton. That's amazing. Robert, somebody, I can't read that. Gendorn. I don't know him there, but I don't have that one there. Asheville, didn't have any Asheville cards there. This is just absolutely astounding. Dirt cheap. Mike Eberly. I have Eberly is a far back family name there, so I don't know that there's another Mike Eberly. So I collect Eberly cards. Gary Eve. I also collect cards of my last name. I don't have too many of those. We'll see if we can maybe find some. Mike Twardsky. Hopefully I didn't, if there are any in here. Oneonta. There's another Salem Kaiser. I'm pretty sure I had that one there. That's a team that just disappeared here. I didn't have any of these Volcanoes cards here. Anthony Turco. Let's see. Richmond Braves. Bob. This is cut poorly. I don't know what happened here. Bob Tupmain. Don't know Bob Tupmain, but it's kind of a tall card, tall boy. Okay, there's Beloit. Sean Ashley. Did not have any Beloit cards. Lakeland, Bernie Anderson. I'm so glad I got those pages. Andy Anderson. Mike Anea on the some sort of St. Lucie team here. We got these older ones. Ed Amelung. I think these are from 85. 84, 85. Looks like 84. And there's another Ed Amelung there. That's probably 83. That's 85, I think. And then there's the Scott Coolbaugh that I mentioned. Hopefully the background is not blocking me from some great pictures here. This is insane. Got to get this next one open here. I'm just going in order of how I grab them here. It's insane here. We have John Faccio. He's a catcher for Beloit. There's a Williamsport, Jeff Hooper. Oh my gosh, let's see, let's skip those there. Spartanburg, Vince Holyfield. More Vince Holyfields. Dennis Holmberg for Dundon. Oh my word. This is insane. We have Matt Holliday. Matt Holliday. Is that the Matt Holliday we're looking for? I'm not sure. Matt Holliday. This is Hardball Cafe. Dodgers top prospects. Todd Hollandsworth. That's crazy. I've never seen that one in my entire life. Tim Holland. We have David Holmridge or something like that on one of these cards here. Reading Phillies. I think that's a... not sure. Pawtucket Glenn Hoffman. It's a duplicate there. That's cool. Jeff Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman. That's cool. Mike Hokut. Very cool. I never had the Johnson Mets or whatever that is. Crazy. Coca-Cola Classic on the back of it. Another Asheville Victor Hythe. We got this black and white card of Rich Hertensteiner from Team USA. I always wanted to get some of those. Jeff Hirsch. Did not have too many of those. Winston-Salem Jeff Hirsch. Man. Gosh, this is crazy. I haven't even made a dent here. Bob Zupchik. It looks like, as they spelled his name wrong. Yeah, they spelled it Zvipchik or something on the front there. Visalia, John Pust. One of these. I don't collect those, but I do have some. I have the chipper one of those. Shreveport. Crazy. Ed Puicanis or something like that. I'm not sure. Ed Puig. Not related to Yasiel Puig, but Ed Puig. Darby Darkus. Barry Dacus, sorry. Barry Dacus. I'm just absolutely just junk drunk here. Bill DeCoste. I'm mostly doing the older ones here. Shreveport captains. This is Ty Dabney. Gosh, Ty Dabney. Let's see. Jim, there's a bunch of those. I don't really care about those. A couple more of these. Daryl Pruitt. Looks like a couple of Daryl Pruitts here. I might be able to find some funny stuff. There's Todd Province. Maybe he's from a Canadian province. I don't know. Ha 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 ha. Bunch of those. Another Spartanburg. There's a John Pritchard and a Philip Prince there. Kind of cool there. We have Kevin Price. And then we have Team USA Jeffrey Hammonds and Pat Kelly, it looks like there. Pretty cool there. Hopefully you can see these well enough with this camera here. I've got a long ways to go. Let's try to get to some other ones. Let me just grab what I can find here. And there were some that looked really cool here. Let's try this one here. This one's got Mike Huff on one side and the yellow cards here. 89 Flair yellow, or I mean 90 Flair yellow, Mike Huff. There's that one there. We have Mel Houston. Again, there's probably not going to be a lot of huge names in here, but this is a huge money saver for cards that I need for. Here's Eugene Emeralds, Irv Houston. Insane. Chris Hauser. If anybody has been to this LCS, but there's a picture I might have to show at the end of the video. The escalator has been 100% removed. There's no escalator to get upstairs. So I don't know how you get upstairs. I think you have to go through the back. You have to go through the back door to get in the card shop there through the John Hotchkiss. That's 84, 85, something like that. 86, 84. Newark and Daytona Beach. Scott Evans and Bill Eveline. I've never heard of a single one of these players hardly. Brian Evans, it looks like. The orange ones, I don't really collect those, but Jay Estrada and Ed Estrada. Estrada, if you know what that's from. Oscar Escobar. Daniel Askew. Oh, I'll hold them here long enough to where I can. Again, I'm skipping by these AAA, you know, the triple line or whatever it is. Finish line or oh, who made those? The Impel cards. I was thinking of Line Drive, but I'm getting rid of the Impel cards. I'm not getting rid of them, but I'm not showing them all. Charles Hilleman, just to show you one of those. Spokane. There's another Charles Hilleman right there, the Indians. Greensboro, Peoria. My gosh. Again, just does not end. More players there of various calibers there. Okay, wow, this is just bonanzas. We have Ty Griffin. I think Ty Griffin has signed for me before. I don't know if he still does, but that's a really nice Ty Griffin card. Edmonton, Ed Amelung. Mark Ambrose for El Paso. St. Petersburg, Tom Amonte. This is neat. I'm going to put some of these sets together. Again, the stars are what's going to... Sometimes these commons cost as much as the stars because these are just very off-the-wall work. Bernardo. This one here is Phillies. Bend Phillies. Where's the Bend Phillies? Is that Bend, Oregon? Bend Phillies. Gary Berman. Crazy. Just absolutely Clearwater Phillies. Gary Berman. We have this one here. Betancourt. More Salem. There's a lot of Salem Kaiser volcanoes in here. So probably a local collector. Jamestown. Jacksonville. Oh my gosh. On and on and on. I'm just going to have to keep... I don't know if I have this one. Mike Berger. Berger's Best. Okay. Bernie Tatis. Bernie Tatis for Knoxville. Pittsfield. I know there was some more unusual ones. Here's a Mike Bell. I haven't seen too many of these yet. Mike Bell. It's cool. And this one's Eugene Emeralds. I think I have the entire set there, so that'd be a duplicate there. And Darren Dalton for the main guides. That's very unfortunate. That is a big whammo right there. Main guides of Darren Dalton. It's very possible that this guy put the bags, the guy that does the cards, he put the bags and tightened them up really too tight. And I think that's part of what happened. Another Salem Angels here of Edgar Rodriguez. I'm just absolutely astounded there. We got more of these yellow ones here. I'm going to start skipping some of the other ones here. And then if I see anything really interesting, this is Chris, Chris Gwynn. So that is Chris Gwynn, if you've ever heard of Chris Gwynn. I'll just start pulling out some of the more interesting ones here. Terry Crowley Jr., never heard of him. Zach Crouch. Matt Crouch, oh my gosh. Memphis. It's some sort of upper deck there. The Orlando Rays, Carl Crawford for the Orlando Rays. Never seen that one in my life here. This is something Generals, Jackson Generals, Ryan Creek. Never seen that card in my life. Shreveport, Gastonia. Danny Cruz. More of these older ones that I'm collecting here. Orlando Alvarez. So these are the Gulls, the Salt Lake Gulls. I'm putting that set together. Next one. We're already at 17 minutes or so. I saw some really weird ones here earlier. I don't know where I put those. They might be at the bottom of the bag. The bag is never ending. I mean, the bag is just never ending. There's just only a fraction of these things here. I'm going to be just up to my eyeballs in cards here. And there's a really old one here. Hopefully this didn't get damaged too much at all. This is the Salt Lake Gulls Chuck Hockenberry pitcher. And it's so old that there's no back on it. I have no idea. But there's Chuck Hockenberry. So I've never seen that card in my entire life. The Salt Lake Gulls. Very, very old. That's very 70s. Probably 77 or so. Winter Haven, Dan Gabrielle. Greg Fulton. Pioneer League, Jeff Fry. Again, another set that I've never seen in my life here. More Jeff Fry's. Rob Friesen. I'm freezing! More Salem Kaiser volcanoes. That's really cool. More volcanoes there. So there's a bunch of... They were the Giants affiliate. A lot of great Giants came through here. Even before that, there's Erie Rick Christian. Again, Bruce Christensen. This is for the Phoenix Giants, and I need that one for my set. That's a win. Modesto Athletics of Jeff Childers. Wow, never seen those in my life. And I love minor league Troy Chestnut. Now if I find Joey Chestnut or something else. More cards that I don't care about at the end here. Next. I mean, like I said, I grabbed almost all of them and I just left like $2 or $3 worth there. I really was kind of dumb there. Because it just takes one packet. Here's Cameron Drew. He was a failed prospect. Tom Drees. I remember him just barely. With Texas League of Joaquin Contreras. More Joaquin Contrerases. This is the Texas Tri-Cities Triplets, David Connolly. There's a bunch of these from like 86, I think is what it is. I can't read that. 86 or 87. There's a Clinton Darren Connolly. Fritz Connolly. Fidel Compress. Waterloo. Remember Waterloo. Benny Colvano of Billings. I like that set because it's kind of like a gold border there. Bruce Colson. Those things cost me $1 a piece on Compsy. Mike Colpitt. Unless there's a sale, then they're like 45 cents, 50 cents. And we have some of these from the Eugene Emeralds here. I'm not a big Emeralds fan, but man, oh man, oh man. If Chris Cards is watching, he would just be super jealous of this minor league TTM fuel here. I don't know a lot of people who get cards on minor league cards signed because they're expensive, as I said. Sometimes buying a team set is much cheaper. It used to be that way. Now, since a couple years have passed after all the craziness has happened, who knows? Here's Jeff Blauser. Unfortunately, that got smashed. But again, these were taller than everything else. I'll try to skip a few. Ed Sprague, there's a good one there. I think he signs, I'm not sure. Conde Cortez of Daytona Beach, if I can get this unstuck with the other one here. Fred Costello, Pro Cards or something like that. More Eugene Emeralds. Brad Fontes, I'm not finding any big names other than Darren Dalton. Martin Foley. I was thinking of Marvis Foley. Maybe it's Martin and Marvis, I don't know. Here's another one of these, Jim Foley, Modesto Athletics. Again, sometimes people want upwards of 10 or 15 bucks per set. Sometimes you can get them for $2 or $3 a set plus shipping, so it works out to about 7 or 8. Alex Flores. We're at 21 minutes. I have about 40 odd minutes on the camera, but I don't want to drop that one on the floor. Greg Fix. Some of these guys will be easy to find, and other people have not probably signed since they played. That's crazy. Tom Fisher. And we'll do a few more here because we don't want to be under 25 minutes here, just for my own sanity here. And then we can go through I've got a huge pile. I should have bought a box here. No, there's another Salem Angels here of, gosh, Mike Fetters. Mike Fetters was on the Salem Angels. I never got to see them play, from what I know. I think maybe I got to see him practice from a distance, maybe it was the Dodgers, I don't remember. That was my recollection. But Ed Glenn, Jeff Glover, who do we got here? Medford. There's a lot of local teams. There's Medford, that's Oregon. The Medford A's, Jeff Glover, I don't know him. Madison, Jeff Glover. Peninsula, how many teams are there? There's Peninsula, Ron Scruggs. Then we have Dick Scott, Columbus. Man, I have not found what's his name yet. The guy with the baseball coming at him from the one. Charlie Scott of Colorado Springs Sky Sox. Ed Sidar, Larry C. Herman Gasach. I don't know. I'm putting that set together too. There, Gelke or whatever his name is. Keep on going here, and I got more of these here. Bob Babcock. I don't know if I have that one or not. We'll see. Another one from that Mike Bassick. Winston-Salem, Bob Baffia. Kevin Moss. You never know, he might put out more of these. I'm not sure. They're just all crashing everywhere. We'll do 2 more packets here and then we will be done here. Oh my gosh. Omaha. Omaha, ha 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 ha. Omaha, Luis de los Santos. Say that 10 times fast. Carlos de la Cruz. Tom Dietz. I wasn't even planning to buy much there. I was just looking for pages and I got them for free. Tony DeFrancesco. Tony DeFrancesco. Felix Dedos. A lot of Spanish names here. David de Cordova. My gosh. What the heck here? Marty Decker. Who knows if somebody bought these and pulled out all the big stars. I really don't know, but he said at the store he only pulled out a few players because it's probably not much to pull out. John DeBus. West Palm Beach, Kevin Dean. It just goes on and on and on. You just don't see this amount of non-minor league Trench Davis. We have Trench Davis. It looks like there's, is there another Trench Davis? I don't know, a couple Trench Davises there from 84, 85, something like that. Wayne Davis. We have Jay Davison for the Portland Beavers. Again, another Portland centralized team there. Oregon. Randy Day. Very, very tiny. Blaine. Oh my gosh. Blaine D. Ben Durfer Jr. There's the back of the card with the McDonald's 87 Pro cards, and there's that one there. And we'll just do one more packet here because I said so. There's a Jody Reed, a future star. I think Todd Benzinger might be in that set, and I might have that one. We'll do this one here. Then I'll give you an idea of how many packets I have left here. More Salem Kaiser Volcanoes. Joseph Ojeda. Oh my gosh. Palm Springs, Tim Burkham. Tim Burkham. These are all names, you know, the most unimportant names are probably the ones you want to look for. Jim Bullinger. I don't know if I've gotten that one. See, that's a silver bordered one. So some of them were silver and some of them were gold. Winston-Salem, Jim Bullinger again. We got an old one from 80, Terry Bowling, 80 or 81. Don't have too many of those in there. Wytheville, Beloit, Fort Myers, Clearwater, Harvey Brumfield, Rob Buchanan for the Eugene Emeralds. Oh my gosh, we're going to be at 30 minutes here. Bob Buchanan, these ones here. Oh my gosh. So I have 1, 2, 3. I'm not even joking. I'm not even kidding here. 1, 2, oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's Tom Bernansky on that one. There's 13. 14, 15, 16, 17. I've got like 18 or 20 more of these packs left to open for another video. Absolutely Mondo Insano, Minor Ligo, Carterino. I don't know, I'm just shocked. What do I do? Absolutely ruined myself there. This is why I do not like that LCS. Too generous. Hope you enjoyed that. Absolutely bananas, and thank you for watching.